Fueled by tacos, beer, and Bloody Marys, the only show featuring baby Jesus with a nail gun, the pride of PA and the show with the eye of the tiger, ladies and gentlemen, PunchFarm.
Son of a gun!
Press the button, Poncho.
Press the damn button!
Hello, friends. Welcome to PunchFarm. I am your host, Mark Sheets. I'm here with Alicia.
Hello.
I'm here with Nikki.
Hey.
I'm here with Mark Dose. Hey. Welcome.
Back.
He's back. Welcome to episode. Welcome to episode 37. My name's Hedwig. So.
Are you an owl?
No,
That was one of the, you missed it.
You missed that episode. You weren't here.
Yeah.
That was
Sorry, I missed it.
from Split.
Yeah, that was one of the characters.
Don't spoil it. I'm going
I
to
won't
see
spoil
it tomorrow.
And you missed.
Oh, he didn't listen to last week's podcast.
He doesn't listen.
Which is
No.
great because we talked so much shit on him last week.
Like the one 2 times before that you
Yeah.
talked shit on
Yep.
me? Whatever.
The one that you listened to for 5 minutes and then turned it off.
Caught you snarking on me?
Snarking? What?
Snarking.
Snarking. I don't know.
I'm not snarking
Sir,
on
I do
him.
not want to snark you.
There will be no snarking here. This is a snark-free podcast.
Well,
Oh, boy.
one more of these beers, maybe I'll be snarking.
Oh,
Watch out, Lish.
So Mark's back. Mark, you went to Florida.
Yeah, I spent 4 days in Florida.
FYI, that's because he's leaving us. He's moving to
Yeah.
Florida. But this trip was successful. You found an apartment.
Found an apartment to live in. I was hoping to find either a job or an apartment, and I got the apartment side done. So
awesome.
I'm happy. I'll just keep plugging away. If anybody's listening that is from Florida and you want to give me a job, let me know.
Oh, yeah.
Because he'll keep plugging away.
Hashtag shameless plug for myself. Yeah, it was a great week. It was beautiful weather down there, 77 each day. Got into the low 60s every night. It was beautiful hot tub weather.
Oh, man. And then you came back and it was like
27 degrees
Yeah, it was
with
bad.
3 inches of snow on the ground.
I know, at least we didn't get hammered with snow.
No.
But it was cold. It wouldn't melt. The roads were... what were you going to say?
I did have a snow day, though, yesterday.
Me too.
awesome.
And that's a rarity. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Snow days
That
are
did not
great.
happen for me. I had to go
I'm
to damn
sorry.
work.
I'm
But
sorry.
and then I came home and the roads were starting to freeze over. So it just was like chaos in the morning, chaos when I left. I was like, ah.
Does that ever make you want to seek out alternative employment?
On occasion, yes,
Yeah.
it does.
It's not-
But I really
it's
like
rare.
what I do.
Yeah.
So
You're passionate.
Well, and we're still working towards getting our comic book
Yes.
craft beer
Movie
store
theater.
open.
Yeah.
yeah.
Movie
Every
theater,
time
yeah.
you say that, I still think you say crap beer.
What?
Every time you say craft beer, I think you say crap beer.
Craft.
Craft.
I know you're saying
Shit,
craft,
am I
but
saying-
sometimes it sounds like you're
Nah.
saying crap beer.
Which would
Because
be
you just...
disgusting.
Because that would be like
gross.
definitely a winning business. You taste our shit.
Right.
Speaking of craft beer, I just had I had an epiphany, guys.
Oh.
So we're called the Punch Farm, right? We're the Punch Farm podcast, but then we got those guys over at that other podcast,
Ew.
but the guys from Funk. If
Ones
we ever
without
did a
sleeves?
collaboration, we could do Funk Farm.
Funk Farm.
Funk farm.
Funk Farm.
Funk Farm. No?
Well, we did a collaboration, right?
Right.
Oh, you mean the podcast title, not a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck getting those guys to work with us. They are...
No sleeves.
All right, so our
Roadcast or
good buddies
something?
Norm and Ryan from Funk Brewing, love them, good friends. We see them all the time. They started their own podcast, and the first thing they do on their new podcast is start just crapping on us,
Yeah.
ripping on us.
And we are the ones that invited Norm on our
I know.
podcast to
I know.
expose him to it.
So I meet,
So he's going to make fun of me for making a cute little suggestion.
probably.
Son of a bitch.
It's like, we went up to New England, met Trick or Treat Radio, and Throwdown Thursday was there, and they're amazing. And we have this friendship that we don't really know each other, but everybody's super respectful. The two dudes that we're buddies with
Right.
and see all the time. As soon as they start a podcast, they want to
shit
have
on us.
I know. Now, here's the funny thing. So I was listening to the most recent episode, and they were making jokes like about, hey, you want to take a bet on how many times we, make fun of PunchFarm? He was like, over under 4. But and they did. They talked about us a couple times. Made fun of keep on punching, your tagline to end our show, Nikki.
How do you make fun of that shit?
I know.
That's genius. It's pure genius.
Pure gold.
So they end their show by saying, keep on punching.
Ew.
I'm
I
about
know.
to punch them.
Copyright issues right there.
That's okay. And then there's 20 minutes of dead air.
On the episode, and they post
And then it comes back in with like 5 minutes of these guys hammered talking. I barely could understand what they're talking about.
Wow.
And then I said, I'm like, oh, and they're making fun of us? Look at the quality we got here.
Speaking of quality, I would listen to a little bit of it earlier, and there's this like going on in the
Yeah, it's
background the whole time.
It's like they're recording from inside the beer cooler.
Yeah,
No.
seriously. I just
Norm, Ryan, we're just teasing. We
Yeah.
love you. We know everything you say is all in good fun. Guys, go check it out. No Sleeves Podcast.
Yeah.
Take that, no sleeves.
Yeah. They're on iTunes, Stitcher. They're hilarious. Hey, and if you get to know them, they'll make fun of you. So
Right.
that's incentive, right?
They are really fun guys. So
Yeah.
honestly, I can't be mad at them.
One of
Even though
them-
you make fun of my keep on punching,
one of
I
them
can't
is
be mad
more
at you.
fun than the other. Let's be honest.
Oh, whoa.
We'll just leave it at that.
Oh, you're not going to reveal?
No, they can fight amongst themselves. And see who they think is better.
Oh, you're starting a fight between.
Why not?
Oh.
Why not?
Break up the
Wow.
podcast. Then we'll have the Funk Punch. Wait, what did you call it?
Funk Farm. Could
I said funk farm, but I kind of like funk punch.
you imagine 6 microphones going here?
No, it would be awful.
Oh, jeez.
We don't have enough things for that.
No.
Enough
we don't.
inputs.
Yeah, we don't have enough holes.
Well, they
for
can-
that.
We'll
They
find
can
a way
stick
to
it somewhere.
We will find some holes.
We'll find some holes.
Oh, boy.
Now, Mark, getting off of that topic,
Right.
you had mentioned something about your flight to or from
Back
Florida.
from. Yeah,
Something
yeah.
happened.
And maybe you guys will think this isn't a big deal, but I found it to be a quite scary experience. Halfway through the flight back from Florida, I'm just like dozing off a little bit, and I look out my window, and I was not sleeping, but I don't think I was dreaming this either. But I look out my window at this one moment, and I see a different plane zipping past us no further than 500 feet away
What?
in the air. Pshum. So fast past us. And I was like, what did I just
You sure it
see?
was an airplane?
It was an airplane.
Not a UFO?
No, man. No. It was white, and it had 2 engines like most planes do. And it was so close. And I'm like, I don't think planes should be crossing paths like that in the air, right? There's radios, there's paths.
Right.
Right.
And,
Right.
And then within seconds, the seatbelt light comes on. The pilot comes over the intercom and says, "Oh, we're experiencing some turbulence. Please sit down and have your seatbelts on." I'm like, bullshit. This guy just nearly hit a plane midair.
Oh my God.
The shockwave from the plane shook our plane, and so now he's blaming turbulence. So
Wow.
Wait, what's
Did
keep
he
calm?
almost hit that plane, or did that
I don't
plane
know
almost
who
hit your
almost hit
plane?
who.
You know?
But I could see it going past, and the fact that I could see it and it looked pretty decent sized, I was like,
That's
ugh.
scary. I was hoping you said you were dozing off, you looked out the window, and there was a monster on the wing tearing it apart. Like
No, but
Twilight
the
Zone. That
one-
would have been amazing.
The one flap was shaking pretty bad, and I was like, this thing's gonna fall apart.
You know, we
I got
just
terrified.
watched a trailer. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I
Oh
forget
my
the name
God.
of the movie, but it's kind of like that premise. Air traffic controllers, I guess they mess up, and two
shoot.
airplanes end up hitting each other.
Ooh.
And it looks like the movie's about. Eventually, in the movie, he goes to find this air traffic controller.
Yeah.
Whether
Wow.
it's to
To kill him,
Kill him?
or to confront him or just be like, look
yeah.
at me, you killed
it
my
looks
family.
pretty intense.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a normal Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
And this is like a mainstream film that's gonna
yeah, I just
Yeah.
saw the trailer the other day. That's scary that you almost had this happen.
I know.
I was on the edge of like when I was leaving the plane later, I was thinking, do I ask to talk to the pilot and say like what happened? Like is it my right as a passenger to say what happened there when that plane
Right.
almost hit us? I didn't do it because I was too chicken.
I wish to speak to the pilot.
May I have a word with the captain?
It's my rights.
I wish to enter the cockpit.
It was crazy in the wet. It was windy here, yesterday. So landing was
Yeah.
like, ugh, and I was like, barf bag. No, but I didn't throw up. But I wanted
gross.
to.
Is that the scariest thing that ever happened? You travel a lot.
I traveled
Mostly to
I've
Florida,
traveled
but-
4 times in the last year, so it's more than
Wow.
normal. That's the scariest flight I've had. Yeah, the
I don't
landing and the
think-
plane that almost hit me.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever thrown up on the airplane, but I have pulled out the barf bag.
Oh, I didn't. Even
I've pulled it out.
You were
Yes.
feeling pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty gone there.
Yeah, it's
Only
pretty
been
bad.
on a plane once. Well, technically twice.
And did you love it?
No, I hated it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've also been in a hot air balloon, and I felt 100% safer in a hot air balloon than I did
Really?
in a plane.
Wow.
Is that weird?
Yeah. Considering how, like, last year, how many hot air balloons hit the power lines
Really?
and burst into flames. Yeah.
I'm gonna Google that fact right
Google it. I don't care. Long time ago, I was coming back from training in Tennessee, and we went from Tennessee to Pittsburgh, and from Pittsburgh, we were coming back to Harrisburg International. Halfway there, pilot comes over. Now this plane is full of people with kids. I'm exhausted. I just want to go home. And these babies are just crying. It's just like you just want to start pounding your head against the window. Pilot comes on there and says, hey, we're experiencing engine trouble.
Oh, God.
And we think it's best that we just turn around and go back to Pittsburgh and shut his comm off. That cabin, including all the screaming kids, got silent.
Oh, wow.
Almost everybody did a oh shit at the same time and shut up. And that ride was quiet back to Pittsburgh. Now, part of me was thinking like, but if we're halfway there, rather than turn around and go back to Pittsburgh, can't we just go to Harrisburg and then I'll be home?
Yeah.
Right.
Weird.
We went to Pittsburgh and had to spent hours waiting in the airport for them to get us another plane. But everybody was safe and sound, and
True.
Nothing was bad. But it's a little scary being in the air and having a pilot say there's an engine issue,
Well, yeah.
considering
yeah.
that's what's keeping us in the air.
Yeah. My flight to Mexico last fall, they were like, "Oh, we're having some landing gear issues, so we have to detour to Orlando." And I was like, "Great, let's just land with some landing gear issues."
Oh, wow.
It was fine though.
We're gonna do a water landing. It's okay.
Oh, God.
So the Google says that
the Google.
since 1964, there have been 70 fatalities with hot air balloons,
Yeah.
which is not too many
That's not a lot.
in like 50 years.
Well, I didn't
53 years.
say total. I said last year there was a bunch,
Oh, I didn't find that stat. Sorry.
All right. So, yeah.
but there was several. How's that? There was a couple.
Good enough for me.
There definitely was two.
It was so smooth and so like
Tranquil.
yeah, something so freeing about it, you know?
That's how I felt with skydiving.
Yeah.
When you fall, it's
I mean,
just
I've
like,
never done that, but I feel like it would be similar experiences.
I can tell you right now, both times I would not be able to do it.
You wouldn't do it?
Nope. I would be having a panic attack just even thinking about it.
Oh, no.
So
I'm surprised you're not having a panic attack.
I
now.
know. I'm getting really excited because I'm like, I'm anxious. Yes, for sure. But
Don't get too excited.
I know.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'm excited
Why?
Why?
because we had an awesome interview with Cassandra Baker,
Yes, we
the
did.
special effects wizard on Volumes of Blood 2. And man, that movie had tons of blood, and we got to hear about how she did it. And I tell you, rather than me again sit here and explain the entire interview, I should just cut to the interview and we'll listen to it.
Yeah.
So let's have a break. We'll come back with this amazing interview. This is your reptilian overlord speaking, commanding you to listen to Paranormal Punchers. Hear Mark and Dave talk about all things paranormal. It's funny, you'll like it. I command you to do it now. iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, and ParanormalPunchers.com. Cassandra, you're gonna hate me. But we started talking and I didn't have the recorder running.
Oh my God.
Thank God it was only like 6 minutes.
It was only a few minutes. Well, hey, we're the podcast is called PunchFarm. So obviously we're not, we're just a bunch of happy-go-lucky idiots sometimes.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's
been a
all
while.
good. I'll try to be candid. I just don't know that I'll be that good.
No, it's okay. What I'll do is I'm going to leave this part on the show.
Yeah.
So everybody
Okay.
knows that yet again, I failed
Been a while.
to hit the record button.
Yeah, what? 0 days without an error now.
I know. We need a sign up here in the studio. Hey, everybody, if you're listening, you heard yet again, I failed at my one easy job is to hit the big red button. Cassandra Baker, I am so sorry for that, but we are hanging out with Cassandra Baker. She did the practical effects in Volumes of Blood 2. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to hang with us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I'll try not to rehash some of the things we asked you, but we're going to try to sound like we never asked you any of that.
Right.
Right.
So, I'm so embarrassed, but it's okay. We were right in the middle of finding out just how many gallons of blood you made and sprayed all over the set of Volumes of Blood 2.
I didn't take an official count, but in Bloodbath, the short Bloodbath, I think we had approximately 15 to 20 gallons of blood for that particular set.
Wow.
Now, when you are on set like that, and you're unleashing that amount of blood, what's the cleanup like? Because somebody allowed you to come into their home to use their house as a set, right?
Right. Well, and we had an awesome production manager and an awesome crew of PAs. So I really I don't think I could have functioned without them. I couldn't thank them enough because they were on it. They had all the supplies ready. They knew when we were about to spray blood somewhere. They knew that, we're borrowing everything we're using as far as this house goes. So they were just ready. We had tarps, we had fake flooring, we had the works.
Wow.
So they really put a lot of pre-planning into that.
Awesome. Now, we talked about this while the tape recorder was not running. And you said you got your start doing a commercial where you had to do some zombie makeup.
I did, yes. I had a friend about 3 years ago ask me to help with a zombie commercial. It was a car commercial for Nashville, Tennessee, and Bowling Green, Kentucky. And it was to air during the Walking Dead commercial break. So they just wanted some cars and some zombies. And it was something just kind of funny and cute. And I had some background with zombies, working for a prop shop back, after high school and things like that during college. So I came onto the project and it ended up being a lot of fun. We spent about 8 hours on set that day and got a 1 minute commercial out of it.
Awesome.
But it was a blast. So I kind of figured out at that point that I really enjoyed doing this.
So you got into all this by working at a haunted house, the Halloween haunted house.
I
type
did,
stuff.
yeah. Yes, yeah. I started in the Halloween industry, I guess you'd say. So I worked for a haunted house during high school, and then during college, I spent some time in a prop shop where I worked a lot with like zombies and clowns and fake weapons and things like that. So I learned a lot of the things I know as far as mold making goes, things that you need for practical effects and special effects. So it helped me to get my start doing this, and I still remember things from that kind of amaze me. I surprise myself sometimes.
Very cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, and you did all the practical effects on Volumes of Blood too. How many different effect shots were there?
Let's see, I was a part of, I think, 6 shorts. I feel like I was a part of, it was somewhere between 25 and 30 kills, I think. So I'm not exactly sure how many shots that came out to be. My job was like, we need you here. We're ready for this scene. So I already knew what was going to happen and what we were going to do. And I already had everything prepared, and I'd bring it to set. And then, I'd put someone through makeup while they're filming everything else. And then we'd throw them on set and, finish it. So I can't tell you exactly how many shots, but it was several. We spent, the entire weekend. Sometimes we had 23-hour days. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
There's a scene in there with a lawnmower. And I feel like there's a still shot that was posted in the Volumes of Blood Facebook page. I feel like you have like a big handful of guts or something you're laying out. What was it? What was that made? What was that made from?
I do my guts with latex and marshmallows. Believe it or not, I find some ideas from YouTube, and I try to tweak them and put our own spin on them. But we tried the latex and marshmallows, and those were okay. They kind of look like sausage links. So then I ended up playing with a little bit of gelatin, and I don't know if you know what gelatin is, but we used a lot of it during Volumes of Blood. It's like that cheesecake mixture. It's a food product.
Right.
So I mixed a lot of that, and that's where you see a lot of the like severed heads and hands and the intestines. It gives them a real wiggly, gross look. It's very skin-like. So
I think we can all say that we loved Volumes of Blood too. It was quite incredible, and like every kill was just better and better and better.
Awesome. I'm so glad to hear it.
Thoroughly loved it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think you had in the towards the beginning of the movie there was a knife to the throat scene where they're sitting on the couch and the killer comes in. Now, Alish hates those kind of scenes.
I hate it.
But how is that done? I assume there's some type of latex over their throat with blood inside just waiting to come out, or is it, what's the trick? And you don't have to give up secrets. If these are trade secrets, don't give them up.
Well, I'm trying to think which scene we're referring to. Was it Trick or Treat? Are you talking about the couch scene for that, or was it?
So.
Oh, or are you talking about? I don't want to give the movie away. I'm trying really hard not to.
I know, the opening at the movie theater, and then the two guys that were making a big fuss. They go back to their apartment.
Their ending. Yeah, their ending is what you're referring to.
Yeah.
I built a lot of fake bodies for some of that. It was a lot of like body socks, like pillow type things. And then you build the blood bags inside of it. And we had real knives on set, and then we had our fake knives. So when the actors were involved, we'd have our fake knives, and then we'd pull them out of the way, put the fake body in place, and stab into the blood bags and stuff like that. So that was kind of fun. And then as far as the couch scene goes, without giving too much away, that was all makeup appliance. So that was, tubes and hoses and, things like that to give us the real blood spray. And then the final shot is the just makeup appliances that I'd created for that.
Yeah, I thought it looked great.
Yeah.
And I know it made you,
Thank you.
my wife Lish, made her look away.
Oh, yeah.
She hates that. She hates anything with the throat.
I really do. And like even like having somebody like twist your neck so that you break your neck or whatever. I can't watch it.
Oh.
It freaks me out. But
I love it all. It's fantastic, and I want more blood.
Yeah, Cassandra, is there anything that is too far for you? Is there anything that skeeves you out?
I'm trying to think. Well, and honestly, when it comes to horror movies, I say the more gore, the better.
Yes.
So I can't watch horror movies like a fan, I guess. I watch horror movies like an artist. So I'm like, I wonder if I could do that. I wonder how they build that. And so I kind of take myself out of the movie almost, but the types of movies I think that freak me out the most are like the demonic possession and the ghost movies and things like that. So
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Go ahead.
I think The Grudge ruined that one for me.
Yeah.
I was like 13 in the front row watching that one, and yeah.
Wow.
So.
Is there? You say you like watch them, like critique them and see if you can do it yourself. Is there any film that you've learned the most from, or like find that you took a lot of, knowledge out of to say I'm going to do that?
I can't think of one specifically. I do know that we had a few reference films, and honestly, I couldn't tell you the name of them, but we did have a few reference films for Volumes of Blood horror stories.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, we'd sit in a production meeting, and PJ would try to relay the idea that he's going for, the concept, how he wants it to look, and that way I can build it. And so if I wasn't quite getting it, he'd say, well, this is kind of similar, but tweak it in this way, make it look this way. So we did have a lot of inspiration from other horror films and indie films and things like that.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Now, is it true that every effects artist has their own recipe for blood?
That is extremely true. I had about 15.
Wow.
15
Not
recipes?
quite 15. No, not quite 15. I'm
Wow.
exaggerating, but
Now, I won't ask
We
you
had
for
several.
the recipe because I assume once you get it down, you don't want to share that.
oh, it's not a big deal. I mean, you can find them everywhere, but we had to have a lot of different types of blood, just like thick scabby blood and blood that you can spray in people's faces
Right.
and easy cleanup blood that has like soap and stuff in it. So it's, I had a variety.
Yeah, is any of it actually hard to clean up? I didn't never would have given any thought that you have easy cleanup blood with soap in it.
There is Dawn dish soap actually is like the best thing you can put in fake blood as long as you're not going to put it in anybody's face. But as far as cleanup goes, I think I was stained pink for about
Yeah.
6 months.
I bet.
Do you have a favorite scene from Volumes of Blood horror stories that you were part of?
I really, I like a lot of them, but I think my favorite was Bloodbath with Moses Mosley, the bathtub scene.
Yes.
His
Yeah.
death scene
So
was
good.
extremely fun. So I wasn't the only one who got to be covered in blood that day, so that was really fun for me.
Very cool.
Now, you also had a small role in the movie too, right?
I did, yes.
I think you were one of the sheriffs.
I was the only sheriff that survived as far as I know.
Does that mean you're gonna have an appearance in Volumes of
Hey,
Blood 3?
You never know. TJ is constantly telling me all of his ideas for Volumes of Blood 3 and I keep telling him we need a small break and then we can start that.
Yeah. Does he ever come up with ideas you're like, no, we're not doing that. It's going to take far too much time.
We kind of just feed into his creative insanity. We let him go and we get some pretty good ideas out of it. So if we just let him ramble a little bit, it's all good.
Nice.
Now, we've dabbled with some short horror films and made our own latex masks.
Yeah.
Some would say not successfully.
He also tried
that's
to make his
exciting.
own blood.
Yeah, that didn't work.
And I sprayed Lish in the face with the water gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was kind of gross. Tasted gross.
I
and everything.
needed the blood to like spray. I had a much grander vision.
Yeah.
But the day of the shoot, I had just never made the. I was going to get one of those little pump spray things that you can get like at Home Depot to put.
Oh yeah.
Fill that with blood. But day of the shoot, I just took a super soaker, put the fake blood that I think we bought at a store. Because again, I failed to.
No, it had
You
like
made it because it had cocoa powder in it.
Oh,
I
that's
remember
right.
that.
yeah.
Oh.
That's right. But we ended up. Nikki, that's my dog. She thinks somebody's here.
Stop.
But we ended up. One of the actors got hit in the eye with the blood,
That was
Yeah.
my fault.
and it took him down. Do you ever have any accidents like that?
We actually on the very first set that I was a part of, I didn't come prepared with all the varieties of blood. I was kind of walking into this a little blind, not having been on a set, where I was in charge before. So the only blood I brought with me was easy cleanup blood, because as far as I knew, we just had to make sure we didn't get blood all over everything. So easy cleanup was the only suggestion I really knew was important. So we actually had to throw some of that on one of the actresses' faces, and it was very much okay. Please close your eyes when I do this. please call cut immediately so I can clean her up. So it was scary, but she survived. She still has both eyes.
It's a win then.
Now, what's in store for you next? You got any projects in the mix?
I have a couple that I'm kind of talking to a few of the directors and producers and things like that. Nothing official yet. I'm reading a few scripts for indie films. just trying to decide. But I think springtime I'm going to start a new film. But I don't have all the details just yet.
I assume a horror film.
Yes, always.
All right.
No, it's a romance.
With blood.
I would watch that.
I know you would. Well, Cassandra, I thought the effects in Volumes of Blood 2 were awesome. We watched it here as a group, had a great time.
Yeah.
The bloods, the whole movie was very bloody, but we enjoyed it collectively. I think you did a spectacular job.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Now, is there any? Do you have a website or anything that people could learn more about what you do?
I have an Instagram and I have a Facebook. My Instagram is cassandra.baker if you are looking for me. And then my Facebook, I have an effects Facebook. So it's facebook.com/EerieFX, the letters FX.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
Excellent. Now, I know PJ had hinted around that he's working on something for, Volumes of Blood 3, maybe filming this fall. I did tell him if it really happens, we're going to drive to Kentucky.
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
To be
I hope you guys
extras.
do.
I know Nikki has
Yes,
been dying to be
please.
killed in a movie here.
I want to be in a movie and I want to die the bloodiest, most horrible death ever. So
Oh,
get
girl,
that
I
ready
can hook
because
you
I
up.
will be there. Can you be my new best friend?
Yes. That's awesome. I'm excited. I hope that we do actually come up with a third one, and PJ's mind is very creative, so I'm sure that he'll have something in store for us soon.
I hope. We're big fans. Cassandra, thank you for spending time with us. I had a blast. Like I said, big fans of the movie. Your work's outstanding, and thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate you guys having me, and it was a lot of fun talking with you.
Definitely. All right. Well, hopefully we'll talk soon. Hopefully we'll meet soon.
Yes.
If PJ gets off his butt and makes another film, we'll be there.
That'd be fantastic.
All right, Cassandra, take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
That was awesome.
Wow.
Again, one more time, thank you, Cassandra. So, does it make you want to run out and make another short film, Nikki, so we can, make gallons of blood and, cover the side of my bathtub? And now that we know we have different types of blood.
I think first I need to find out more. Like my new life goal is to become Cassandra's best friend.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I want to do everything with her, and I want to learn everything from her. She's probably going to think I'm a crazy stalker. Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay. Well, let's set a goal.
She was awesome.
See if we can make a 3-minute horror short this year.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Can
I die? Can I die?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, I just gave it away.
All right. So, all right.
Who wants to be in it?
Let's make
Cast and call.
let's make this goal, and maybe we'll update the our amazing listeners as we go along.
Yeah.
Give them how it's going, and maybe if we're failing, a few of them could email or something and tell us to get off our lazy bums and
Oh,
get
yeah.
it done. I'm totally into it. If we could get it done for Halloween, it would be even more amazing.
That would be cool.
Let's do it. We can do
Okay,
it.
I'm pumped.
We can do it.
Thank you, Cassandra, for sparking this idea. We're very excited. We'll definitely share with you how we did our special effects. But maybe after you see what we produce, you won't be impressed.
You're like, "Mm."
So, why don't we take a break? We're going to come back with another round of red flags. I think tonight, I'm the one going on a date, right?
Oh.
Very excited.
Guys, I gotta go. I can't stick around for this. I have
You
no
shut up.
interest.
I want you to win, buddy.
Oh, good.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
Trick or Treat Radio is a phantasmagorical spin kick straight through the heart of pop culture, navigated by the Deadites. We are the world's greatest electroshock band, we destroy monsters, we drink booze, and we win championship belts. If you're not listening to Trick or Treat Radio, here's a taste of what you've been missing. There's 3 guarantees in life. What are they?
Death, taxes, and Trick or Treat Radio every Friday morning.
This is one of the most convoluted movies I've ever seen in my life.
I'm fucking trying, man.
Hi.
Oh yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Oh yeah.
It's like you took a shit on a pile of shit.
But you shit on him for liking what he likes.
Yeah, well, it's my job.
This podcast is now banned in Germany.
It's me, Giovanni Lombardo Radici.
Shut up. I call bullshit. I demand someone to bring me the face of Lindsay Lohan.
If I had genitals, I would definitely bang her.
Oh, wait. She's a great big fan person.
You just hit the jackpot.
This is a weird movie, huh?
It had action, it had suspense, it had great characters, it had great acting.
I'm going to strangle you with my jockey shorts.
I don't like mobster movies.
All right, well, here's my take. You're a sick fuck.
Thank you. Now shut the fuck up and let me talk.
Have you ever seen 2001?
The box, right? The box and the monkey.
Available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and TrickOrTreatRadio.com.
Arrivederci, douchebag.
Hey, Mark, you like chainmail, right?
Oh, yeah, I do. My level 4 barbarian named Teamy has a chainmail cod piece.
Well, if you want to wear chainmail in your real life, our friends at Fates Night Studios make handcrafted chainmail bracelets, necklaces, wallet chains, and even dice bags.
Wow. Where can I get one?
Just go to etsy.com/shop/fatesnight.
Fates Night. Is that spelled FATESKNIGHT?
Right. And don't forget to use promo code PunchFarm for 10% off your order.
Sweet. Dice bag ordered.
Fates Night. Armor for your everyday life.
Hey, this is Norm with the No Sleeves Broadcast. Do you like beer, sports, and generally being awesome? Then catch us on Facebook, Podbean, Stitcher, and iTunes Podcast. I'm Pup, the other half of the No Sleeves Podcast. Do you like skinny jeans, hipsters, and doing stuff ironically? Then fuck you. I don't like you, and don't listen to our podcast. Hit him with the line, Norm. Bada boom! No sleeves in the room! How you doing?
Hey there, my name's Dynamo Mars, and I like beer, good buddies, tacos, movies, and booze. And that's why I'm here. So come on, grab a chair, and welcome to the PunchFarm Podcast. Keep on punching.
Hey, welcome back. We are going to play a round of Red Flags.
Woohoo!
Red Flags is a card game by Skybound. Same people that make the awesome game we play, Super Fight. So there's that. So I am the single tonight, and wow, Mark, you're definitely already on your way to winning. The way you're sucking the head off that beer, bro. And I get my choice of one of these bachelors, bachelorettes, whatevs.
Speaking of The Bachelor, has anybody watched it recently?
No.
No, I don't watch it.
I missed last week.
Kristen's been watching it. I have
Apparently
not.
Corinne's still
I have
in.
not been watching it. She's crazy.
Yeah.
But I've seen some highlights here and there, and
pretty
he's
great.
a wimp.
Yeah. What a dick.
He's
Anywho,
a wimp.
Who's going first?
I shall go first.
Do it.
Since I picked these cards, I feel less and less confident as I look at them. All right. Hello, Mark.
Hi.
First off, I am a sexy airline pilot. So, your destination is my destination.
Oh, whoa.
And on top of that, whenever you're looking for your next gig to design some content for a website or anything, I am the world's best advertising executive. So,
Oh, sweet.
I'm hooking you up with some jobs.
Sweet.
Okay. Hi, Mark.
Hey.
I am a best-selling author. I know that doesn't really matter to you, but all of my choices were loves kids and a rocket scientist. So I was super smart, and I was like, we'll go with this one. It's cool because I have some
Best-selling author?
Yeah. So I have some interesting things to talk about, I guess.
Fan
but
fiction.
But I'm also a professional surfer. So I like adventure, and I am athletic, and I'm pretty sure you would be into learning how to surf. So.
Okay, bruh.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What was that thing you did with your eyes?
I don't know. I like to do that sometimes.
Oh, man.
What is your favorite band?
Metallica.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I just so happen to be the lead singer.
Oh, hey, James.
Hey.
Why do you know
And I have beautiful eyes.
I know,
Wow.
they're piercing, James.
Wow. Oh, geez.
That was really my card. I have
both cards?
I have
Okay.
beautiful
Surfer
eyes.
best-selling. Okay, I gotta think about my red cards here.
I know I have like two really good ones. The one's just really funny, and
This will
then
be funny for you.
the other one I think I'll.
So now
pretty good
everybody has red cards that they're going to pass to their left, and this will be a red flag
you don't
to
know,
the
yeah,
characters they
yeah.
built. So, Mark.
All right. So I am that sexy airline pilot that's gonna give you the best jobs in the world.
The best jobs in the world?
You heard it. You heard it. You better believe it.
Sold.
Because I'm also the world's best advertising executive, but unfortunately, I am still in the 4th grade.
Oh, God. Well,
So everything is make believe, and we're flying on my toy plane.
well, that kind of. I don't want any jobs from you.
Oh God. Me either.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right, Lish.
Oh Lord.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. I am a best-selling author and a professional surfer, but I am a vampire, but not the sexy kind.
All right.
Yeah. So, if you want to live forever, let me know.
I mean, I don't. So you're a night surfer.
Yes. Yes.
Sounds wicked difficult.
Yeah.
You might call him her Sailor Moon.
No.
What?
Moon.
That-
Ocean.
oh, okay.
Sailor.
Yeah.
Surfer Moon. I should have said Surfer Moon. Fuck. Fuck.
Hey,
That would
I'm
have been better.
the lead singer of your favorite band, Metallica. And I do have beautiful eyes, but unfortunately, Lish really fucked me over on this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I refuse to wash my hands.
Oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Dang it.
Read this one too. That was your other one that I was like playing with.
The other one that she was going to maybe give me has plexiglass cheeks so that you can see inside their mouth. That
Oh, no, that's, yeah. All right, so let me get this straight.
Yeah.
I have,
Pilot, executive.
but you're only 4 years old.
Well,
in
no,
the
I'm in 4th
fourth
grade.
grade.
Oh, you're in
so
the fourth
I'm
grade.
what, 10?
You are a Arthur, a surfer, but you're a vampire, but not the sexy kind.
Right.
What's not the sexy
Well,
kind?
Pale skin, ugly,
Nosferatu.
sleeps at
yes,
night.
Yes.
Nosferatu.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Avantos,
I'm
blah.
the opposite of that, I guess.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then I have James Hetfield with piercing eyes, but he does not wash his hands.
Yeah.
And you know what kind of things he's touching after the concert, right?
Oh.
We're off to never, never land.
No, we're not, James, because you don't wash your hands. Not even after going to the
Jeez.
bathroom? Never?
I refuse to wash my hands.
All right, that's enough, James. That's enough.
Well, does anybody have
Fighting
any
arguments?
reason why?
Don't pick me because I refuse to wash my hands. I disgrace myself.
If you can look past my age, eventually I'll be 18.
I mean, really.
Wait, but it just says you're still in the 4th grade. Why am I helping you?
Oh, doesn't mean I'm 10 years old.
No, but it does mean you're a dumb piece of
Dumb
shit.
as
And I would not want to get in a plane with you
Dumb
for
as shit,
sure.
yeah.
Dang
But
it.
If you're still in the 4th grade, how?
Well, right.
the
His
frick can you
airplane
fly
is a
plane?
toy. It's Legos.
right.
Look, I'm not going on a date with a 4th grader.
All right.
That would be the worst
Yeah.
ever.
Okay.
I mean, honest, your only option is a vampire. So
Well,
Nosferatu over here.
yeah.
I almost said Nostradamus. That's not right.
I don't want to go surfing in the dark.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't know how great of a date I could have with Nosferatu.
Yeah.
So none of these are good.
None of these are good. But
Past the hands.
well, the way I look at it is an evening on
I'd
the
have to
town
touch
with
you.
James Hetfield. We don't have to hold hands or
Yeah.
anything. It's just the first date. And maybe I could discover in that first date, can I convince him to wash his hands? So I think it's worth going out on a date with James Hetfield.
I thought
Nikki
that was
wins a point.
I thought it was a sure win. God damn it.
I don't wash my hands, so you're already halfway there.
Oh, that's why I got sick after you shook my hands 2 weeks ago. Thanks.
I wash my hands daily.
That was Red Flags.
Daily.
It's a fun game. We played this with like 7 or 8 people.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious.
So
Yeah.
So good. All right, guys, moving along. Before we wrap up our little show here, we're working on this new segment just so we could share with our awesome listeners and each other the cool stuff we're watching, reading, working on this week.
Yeah.
Now, I had initially thought we would call it Down on the Farm.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's good for
sticking with the Punch Farm. But our friend Riku, he said, well, what about, I'm probably not going to say it right, things we were punching or stuff we punched this week, kind of using
It would
that.
always be babies. So.
Oh. Too soon.
So maybe we'll work on that title. Maybe we'll throw in the things we're punching. What's been punched?
What's been
Babies.
punched?
What you punching?
What you punching this week, Mark Dose? Hey, there we
This
go.
seems
That'll
angry.
work.
This just seems angry.
Oh, it's true. Down on the farm is like ting 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 ting.
It's like Bob Evans. Down on the farm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably get sued. Yeah, we probably can't use that.
Dueling banjos.
Well, we'll try around it that way. Mark, what you been punching this week?
This week I've been punching the Netflix show Shameless.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not a Netflix show.
It's
HBO? Isn't
Oh,
it?
why don't you
Showtime.
Google that, Mark?
Oh,
Look up the
Showtime.
stats.
on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, but it is at Showtime.
Ah.
Well, I learned something new tonight.
Ow!
Yeah, loving it. Almost through season 1. There's like 5 or 6 seasons or 7. And I can't wait to keep on going.
What's it about?
Well, there's a dad named Frank Gallagher, and he has 6 kids, but he is an alcoholic, and he doesn't take care of them, but the oldest daughter is acting as mother, and it's just like a day in the life adventures that they go through. They go from ages like 21 is the oldest daughter, the whole way down to like a 2-year-old kid, and they just get into the craziest stuff, and it's quite hilarious, and I've cried a couple times, and if a show can make me cry, I'm locked in on it.
You're crying. You must cry right now.
Nah, that was just had to clear my throat.
Oh, yeah. Something in my eye.
Clear my throat.
So it's a great show. I've enjoyed it quite a bit.
Okay.
There's also some great sex scenes.
Oh.
Can't pass that up.
This is not that kind of podcast.
Is it like, where did it originally air?
I don't know. Nikki said Showtime or something.
Oh, Showtime. Okay, so there's some good nudity.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But I guess this isn't that kind of podcast.
But it's not that kind of podcast, Mark, so
Whatever.
knock that shit off.
That's all I've been punching this week.
All right, if it's on Netflix.
You've been punching nudity?
Yep.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Netflix and Punch?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Fucking up, put your butt down.
Oh, man.
Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Is that good? Okay. I have been digging for a couple years now the Serenity comics. And it is based on the TV show Firefly, which lasted a season.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because it was a really good show. They did do a movie, Serenity, and then they are now doing the comic books. And it's just really, I love being able to see these characters still alive in my mind. Excuse me. I don't know. I just love that the adventures that they go on. I love that they're still alive with me. The characters didn't die.
Like the TV show.
Yeah, like
so you're
the TV
saying
show.
like you can was the season pretty accurate in related to the comic?
Yes, absolutely.
So then you can have those visual representations moved on.
Yeah,
That's cool.
so you had the TV show and then you had the movie after that. And actually, there was a main character that died in the movie. And now in the comics, there's some implications afterwards, like certain people having to live with what happened. And
jeez.
Like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think it's a really good concept, idea, series. All of that.
Very
So,
cool.
I love it.
Very cool. Nikki? Nikki, what you punching?
Well, guys. It's funny you should ask that. It's really not that funny. No, honestly, the last week has just been kind of like I don't know. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to be punching things.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'm not doing. How does that sound?
Okay.
I am taking a break from Facebook, so I'm not Facebooking anymore.
Oh, okay.
And the reason for that being is this. I'm sick of people being negative and not being nice. I know it's the same thing. But
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like, I feel like I am a nice person. I actually kind of feel like I'm becoming nicer, unfortunately. No, I'm just kidding. No, I was driving to work the other morning and there was a kid walking to the bus stop and he tripped and he caught himself. See? Yes, you laugh. As you laugh, that would normally be my reaction. And I'm laughing now. I don't know why. But when it happened, I didn't laugh at him. I actually said out loud in the car by myself, I was like, "Oh, buddy, I hope you're okay." And I was like, wow, like, I'm not an asshole after all. But like, I don't know, just, the whole Super Bowl thing happened last weekend and Lady Gaga was the halftime show. And you guys know I do really like Lady Gaga.
Mm-hmm.
And I was super excited for that. And I thought she did a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
And, it is all opinion. Like, everybody likes what they're going to like. But I don't think it's necessary to post negative things about it. And I was just so annoyed by, just people being so downright mean about things. Like, people are trolling her for her little bit of belly flub. Like,
right.
Have you seen what I look like in a bikini? Because
Nobody wants to see me in a bikini.
She looks better than I do. And
Yeah.
I mean, like, so yeah, my thing right now is people aren't nice. So I don't want to see it.
Good.
Yeah.
But you guys are nice. And I like that. So just everybody love each other. How hard is it?
agree.
There's too much negativity in the world, in our country right now, and I think we all need to band together and love one another.
Yes.
I
That's
concur.
all,
Amen.
man.
Nope, not touching that.
I'm sorry.
I
that
agree.
Was super,
That was great.
So we should be punching all those sons of bitches
I
that are
know.
trolling Lady Gaga.
But
I
that
thought
would not
Lady
be
Gaga-
nice. That wouldn't be
Yeah,
nice.
we'd be
Hey,
chipping right in.
sometimes you can be nice.
Or you can be ice. I
Or
don't know.
you can be nice.
What?
I don't know.
Be nice until it's time not to be nice.
That's pretty cool. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually, too, I have my second job, and I work in a restaurant, and I don't know if any of you have ever worked in a restaurant before, but it is a very unique environment to work in, I guess
Sure.
I should say. Because everybody gets along, but at the same time, everybody is so catty to each other, and people don't get along. And the one dishwasher yesterday, I said to him, I was like, because I went out and I was helping him out, like sorting silverware, and somebody else was helping put dishes away because it was busy, and he was the only one doing it, and he was getting backed up, and he was so appreciative. So later, I was like, you're probably one of like my favorite dishwashers because you're so nice. Like, everybody else is just like making comments about, oh, these stupid effing servers and blah 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 blah, they're lazy, da 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 da. I'm like, and he's like, no, well, I appreciate you helping me out, and I appreciate that. I'm like, I'm gonna treat you the way I want you to treat me, and I think that's how everybody should be.
Yeah.
So
I wish that other people would have that concept,
I don't know why it's so hard.
Yeah. I've had a couple people that I've been really pissed off at lately because they it's not just being negative, but like being mean And I'm like, I don't understand.
Like mean people.
Yeah, I don't get it. But
maybe I'm changing. Maybe I'm growing up finally. But that's what's happening down on my farm. Okay, come on.
Punch
Forget it. It's pointless to talk about the entertainment I was enjoying this
Please
week
tell us.
after that.
No, please.
No.
I want to know
I think
what you're
you said was poignant, and
No, come
I
on.
totally agree. So
You were gonna be mean about something, weren't you?
no, absolutely not. I'm not mean.
he's
I was
not
going to
mean.
tell you about a show I was digging.
You were
What is
digging
it?
it. I want to hear this.
No, I dig shit. No, you
on.
can't.
He
Can't
dig
come
shit.
back in
Oh, jeez.
to some show I was watching on Netflix after you laid that all out. I feel like we want to hang.
I feel
and
bad,
finish
though.
with,
But
I
agree.
no, personally.
what you said
no,
was
personally,
great.
I know what show you're talking about, and I did start like the first
Tough
2
shit.
episodes, so I want to hear.
Hey, no.
Just tell me, is it worth the watch?
All right. Well, what I was going to
Is it a
say.
good mindless watch?
Well, what I've been punching, which now I got to. Sorry, Riku, we got to change the name of that because we had to get all fired up and PC up in here.
I'm sorry.
I'm just joking. I wouldn't say binge watch because there was only 8 episodes, but on Netflix right now is the Santa Clarita Diet
Drew Barrymore.
with Drew Barrymore and
Oliphant.
James. Timothy James.
Yeah, it's not
Timothy
It's
Oliphant, where the concept is she one day vomits more vomit.
right. It was bad.
Then I bet you
Inhumanly
Cassandra would love to
possible.
make that amount of vomit for a set. But it was huge. It was hilarious. But whatever happened, boom, she's now a zombie. So it's kind of about their relationship, living with her now, being a zombie, needing to eat people, the husband and wife, relationship where he wants to do what he can to help his wife and still freaking out over what's going on, but
Right.
still trying to be awesome parents to their daughter who's freaking out about what's going on. I didn't want to watch it when it first popped on. I thought it looked kind of stupid, but I had nothing to watch, so I checked it out. And I tell you, it sucked me in. I thought Timothy Oliphant, James, Timothy, whatever I want to call him, stole the show. He was really charming and likable, lovable stoner, real estate sales guy,
Yeah.
husband, dad. It worked. He definitely stole the show, and thoroughly enjoyed it. It went too fast. 8 episodes is not enough.
That was definitely not enough. Yeah, because we were watching the last episode last night and we didn't even know it. We were talking, but
It's
then all of a
really-
sudden I was like, "Oh, we're done. We can't even watch anymore." What?
Really entertaining and witty. So
Good.
Are they
I'm gonna keep
45
watching
minutes?
yeah.
45-minute episodes?
I think so. Yeah,
I think so, yeah. If not a little short, because some of them seem short.
they did seem short. Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing. I feel like I should say more about people don't do this. No, that was a good statement, Nikki.
No, it
Yeah.
was really good.
Sorry.
No, it was
guys.
really
We
good.
don't hear much from you, and I know when you check out of Facebook, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
And you're right, it's for a damn good reason because it's
Yeah.
been ugly.
Yeah, it's been ugly.
That's why I try to stay out of a lot of that and just try to keep
Yeah.
it, just try to keep the fun and the love because there's not enough of that going around some days.
I just want to be happy.
And that's why, some of these shows that I like to watch and even doing this podcast, if I could just spread some sunshine and love around, I think that's what I'd rather do than be a hateful son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Word.
Amen.
Word to your mother.
What's your mother punching?
What?
Please don't talk about my mother is punching.
Oh, good gravy. Well, what an excellent night with you guys. I love the tacos we made. I love the Bloody
good.
Marys. I loved the talking with Cassandra, getting inspired by Cassandra, but I also loved you speaking your mind and inspiring all of us to, be a little kinder.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Thank you.
On that note, I promise I won't try to get the last word here in the outro.
It's okay if you do.
It's okay if I do? Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
I'll let you. So politely keep on punching, guys. Oh man, No Sleeves is really gonna hate on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no. Well, we'll put a caveat to our love. You know, screw those guys. They start some shit. We'll come down.
Yeah.
We'll come
We
down
don't
and
have to be
funk
nice to those guys.
We'll come down and funk some shit up.
That's right. That's right. All day, every day.
Say it.
The real it.
Yes.
I feel like, can this be a group effort?
Yeah.
Sure.
Ready?
Keep on punching.